Hi friends, Krista here. Welcome back to Krista's Joyful Journeys. It has been a hot minute since I have gotten on to talk about our health journeys and how are we doing. And it is probably because April and May were down the drain for me. My word of the year this year is focus, and I honestly lost focus in April and May. I did not do very good with eating, with spending, with the goals that I have for this year. Just did not do very good. Still did good with working out, and I did pay off all of my credit cards. So I haven't counted them completely as a wash. I haven't fallen completely off the track, but I'm looking ahead to June, which starts today, and I'm giving myself this month to reset, refocus, recalibrate, get back on track. The chances are very slim to none that I will accomplish either of my big goals for the year, get out of debt completely by my birthday, which is July 7th, and lose 50 pounds by my birthday, which is July 7th. Like I said, I will not be reaching either of those goals by the first week of July. I will get very close with the debt-free portion of it because I only owe my mom. But what I owe her is still a little too high for what I would be able to pay off within this next month, but I will be very close. It will happen very soon. And I've made huge strides in that goal since the beginning of the year. So I'm doing good with the debt. However, I was sitting down the other day to write out my spending because I have not been writing it out. So I had to write out April's spending and then what I've spent in May, now that May is just about over. Today is the 31st. And it filled up the pages. I have not been restraining myself in the least. A lot of extra spending that just didn't need to happen in the last couple of months. So in thinking about June and thinking about wanting to refocus and recalibrate and reset in these goals that I have for myself, because July 7th, honestly, it's an arbitrary date. It's my birthday. I do turn 50. But if I don't hit these goals by that date, as long as I'm working towards them, I'm happy with that. Something that I've learned about myself, and you probably know about me from following along with my journey, I just do better when I have a challenge. I just do. I do better when I have something to track, to make note of. And so that's what I'm going to be doing in the month of June. I have created for myself, in the similar vein as the 75-day sort of hard that I did at the beginning of the year, I've created for myself a little mini 30-day habit tracker for a reset in the month of June. I will be putting this into my journal, my book journal, but it's kind of my journal, the only journal I have. So it's going in there. And I've chosen 5 things that I would like to work on to kind of get back on track for the month of June. So here they are. I'm going to tell you what they are. And I will let you know that I will put a link in the description down below for this image on Canva if you want to do these same 5 things, but I've also made one that just says habit 1, habit 2, habit 3, habit 4, habit 5. So you can put your own habits in there to track for the month of June and see how you do. Get yourself back on track if you need to, like me, or just continue to challenge yourself in your goals that are very personal to you. Each of our goals are very personal to us. So here are my 5 goals for the month of June. No spending. I don't expect myself to have a full 30 days filled in here, but I'm going to do my best to have more than half of the days where I don't spend any money. I'm intentionally doing a freezer and pantry clean out so that my grocery spending can be cut way back. I'm going to try to use what I actually have and limit my spending even at the grocery store, because that is one area where I just go willy-nilly, get whatever I want. But my goal is 15 or more days of zero spending in the month of June. Hopefully closer to 30 than 15, but we shall see. The second one that I've fallen off track with is reading nonfiction every day. This is something that I did during my 75-day challenge that I really loved and I was hoping would continue. It did not. I will just share that. It did not continue in the month of April or May. So I would like to get back on track with reading nonfiction every day because I love it and I'm drawn to so many of the nonfiction books on my shelves. So that is a priority. The third one I have is to be in bed by 10:30. I am somebody who likes to get up in the morning to work out. I would like to incorporate that nonfiction reading in the morning when I'm the most fresh. I am a morning person. I love getting up and getting things done and feeling productive right away in the day. So in order to do that, I need to get into bed at a more reasonable time. I am someone who pushes 11:30 a lot of the time, and I would like to push that up to like 10:30. So the goal is to be in bed by 10:30 every day. Can I do it? I don't know. That's going to be a really tough one for me, but I'm going to try. Then this fourth one is an eating check-in. Something that I've realized about me is that I don't eat when I'm hungry. I eat because food sounds good, looks good, tastes good. I don't stop when I'm full. If it looks good, tastes good, and I'm enjoying it. I want to be a little bit more intentional and present and intuitive with my eating. I am really bad at that. I don't pay attention. Am I hungry? I should eat something. Am I not hungry? I should stop eating. I don't do that. So this goal is just at some point during the day, hopefully all 3 meals that I eat, but I want to be more present with how I'm feeling when I'm eating. Am I full right now? Have I satiated myself enough to stop? If I have, stop. So I just want to challenge myself to check in. So I'm just calling that an eating check-in. So pausing in the middle of a meal and recognizing, am I actually hungry? Or even when it's time, when I'm feeling the urge to snack, am I actually hungry, or am I bored, or for some other reason am I looking to food right now? Do I have some kind of craving? Can a big glass of water solve that for me? Just the goal is to be a little bit more intentional, checking in with myself, thinking about food a little bit more, not just in the, ooh, this looks good, this tastes good kind of way, but am I actually hungry? Do I need this right now kind of way? So that is goal number 4. And then number 5 is one that's going to be pretty easy, but I just like to keep it in front of my face, is to move for 45 minutes. This doesn't have to be 45 minutes all at once. It could be a morning workout and a walk later in the day, but I have my Apple Watch set to 45 minutes of exercise, and that's the goal every day, is to get 45 minutes of exercise movement in. So those are my 5 goals for the month of June. For this reset month, I'm going to get back on track, hopefully lose a few pounds in the month of June, but ultimately get my brain back to where it needs to be so that I'm working towards those goals that I have for myself, which is paying off debt and losing weight. And it's not just because of the number that I want to lose weight, but I know my family has dealt with heart disease, and I just want to be the healthiest version of myself that I can. And I know I'm not that right now. So those are my goals, my 5 habits that I will be tracking in the month of June. I invite you to join me. Pick 1 or 2. You do not have to use the space for all 5 if you want to use this sheet, and just pick 3 or 2 or even 1 goal that you would like to work on in the month of June. Join me. I would love to hear down below which goal, which challenge, what habit you're going to be working on for the month. And let's encourage each other along the way, encourage each other in the comments. You guys have been such an encouragement to me, and hopefully this is an inspiration and motivation for you to pick some things to work on and reset for the month of June. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in another video very soon. Bye.